So, as you can probably tell with the title of this video, it's been a rough week for me. Work, relationships, the unbearable weight of my unfulfilled potential in an otherwise meaningless world. The usual. So, I'm gonna do my best to get myself out of this rut. I'm also seeing it as a way to test my inner strengths. Whenever I go through any rough patch, I try to see it as a test. Like, it's easy to be reliable, honest, just, courageous during good times, right? But that's not when you really need them. You need these traits. You need them when you're going through the hard times. That's when those kinds of traits really matter. So again, whenever I'm going through a rough patch, I try to take it as a test for me to really show what I've learned. And I think there's also a tendency for us whenever we're feeling down to just bed rot and not do anything, but that always makes it worse, right? I really feel that you need to force yourself to keep doing the things that you like to do, because if you don't, you're just gonna feel shitty, and then you're gonna feel shitty for feeling shitty, and it just becomes a vicious cycle. So I think we gotta try our best to force ourselves to still do the things we like, and that's what I'm gonna be doing this week. Oh, almost forgot to bring you guys. How rude of me. Ken, thank you. Thank you very much. So I'm at one of my favorite malls right now, having a nice Japanese dinner, and I'm gonna see if there's anything nice I can buy to treat myself, so stay tuned for that. Yeah, this shit is calling out to me like the symbiote suit, but maybe not today. Alright, I am back from the mall now, and all I got were some swim shorts. Kinda random, I know, but I was in need of some good quality ones. So I got one of these, which looks kinda like a sailor, and I got a plain black one. I'm not gonna put it on because you all don't have to see me wearing that on video. I'm gonna spare you that kind of sight. Okay, I find that one of the best ways to instantly improve my mood is to get my body moving. And it just so happens, this week, my company is hosting a pickleball event. I am not particularly good at pickleball, but hey, that is not the point. So let's pickle, or whatever they say. Yeah, as expected, I got my ass beat. But I had fun, and I think that's the most important thing. Well, winning would be nice too, but I guess we can't have everything, right? But winning would be nice too. So keeping on the theme of moving my body, today I'm actually going to be doing a sport where I have some knowledge in, which is bouldering. So I'm here with my friends, and we're going to try to have a good time. Please watch me climb.
Okay, Dino. I think I could have grabbed it if I tried.
Am I in a Telvinder Singh video?
Yeah, you are. This morning I went to one of my favorite cafes called Noto. I've shown this cafe in a couple of my other videos before, which just goes to show how much I like it. It's a Japanese themed cafe with great pastries, great coffee, and overall a very cozy environment. This cafe has kind of been a safe space for me, so I just go here when I want to relax a bit or even do some work like what I'm doing here today. And on the no wait, I'll show you what I ordered first. I ordered their Shokupan toast and Mont Blanc coffee, which is a crazy good combination. Yeah, I mean, on the topic of having a rough week, right? I think it's really important, whatever your circumstances are or whatever has happened to you, whoever did you wrong, to not let that situation change who you are, not let it turn you into somebody who you're not. And I know that's easier said than done, but in my experience, the right thing to do is always the harder thing to do. Try your best to be good and virtuous despite your circumstances. That's what it means to be truly good. Nothing like an empty gym, am I right? Let's go. Yeah, I mean, going to the gym is great. It's really hard to think about literally anything else when you have crushing weight that you're trying to push. So, yeah, cannot recommend it enough. I'm about to go cut my hair. Your boy needs a bit of a fade. I normally cut my hair when my hair gets a bit too curly or the sides get a bit too long. I like my hair having some sort of depth and separation, so when it grows too long on the sides and it gets too curly, it kind of loses that depth and loses its shape. So yeah, I'll show you guys the after soon. Hopefully it goes well. I mean, I'm sure it will. I've been going to this guy for about a year plus and he always does me right. Alright, we back from the barber. How's it looking? Huh? Huh? Looks pretty good to me. I find that one of the best ways to regulate my mood and emotions is to just go on a walk. And really, how can I be in a bad mood when I get to see views like this? But really, man, views like these really helps put my problems into perspective. Like seeing everything here that nature has to offer and how beautiful it is makes me realize that my problems are really not as big as I think they are. So I made it to the end of the week and I'm feeling much better. So I am gonna end my night by playing League of Legends. And you might be wondering, hey Delvin, does League of Legends make you feel better? And the answer to that is no. But that's how addictions work. And after that, I'm just gonna watch an episode of my comfort anime. But yeah, really, I just want to thank you guys for watching this video. To those of you who may be going through a rough day, week, month, or maybe even year, right? I just want to say that you are much stronger than you give yourself credit for. And the fact that you're here is proof of that. So yeah, I suppose that's a good note to end it on. Thank you very much for watching and I'll see you in the next video.